Police have been trying to communicate with the sniper through the media. My next guest says don't bother. Concentrate on solid police work, tips from the public, and hope you get lucky. John Beza is a former New York City police detective. So what do you mean by solid police work?
Well, I mean by checking things that are mundane. Traffic tickets, parking tickets, speeding tickets in the area on the dates of the crimes, or also prior to the crimes in case he was casing the scene. That sounds mundane, it's not sexy, it's not profiling, but that's the way you solve these cases.
But if it's a careful killer who didn't get a speeding ticket or didn't get a parking ticket, that's not going to lead you more.
Well, that's true, but you have to try it. But another thing that you need to do is we need to determine whether we have any handwriting on any of these notes. That's going to be a big plus for the police if they can get that handwriting out to the public and to the media.
Well, they have avoided doing that. They've yet to show us the tarot card with the handwriting on it. And then Saturday night there was a note left on a tree, and they weren't able to open the note and inspect it. Forensics was at work until after a deadline, and the note had elapsed, and that's why Chief Moose came out and asked for the phone call. But why do you suspect they haven't?
I don't know, actually, quite frankly. I think that they should have released it, and this is why. Let me just explain why. Because it's a specific type of information that can lead to a specific individual. Somebody may notice that handwriting and say, you know what, that's my son, that's my brother, that's, you know, my uncle, whatever. Somebody knows this person, the person's not a ghost. Somebody's his neighbor, his mother, whatever. He has relatives.
You know, there's a picture we have live from Aspen Hills where the shooting occurred this morning. You look at those trees, I mean, there's buildings in them, but this looks fairly easy to go and secrete yourself in the dark and get away in the dark. It sounds like this person is thinking this out very clearly, not getting emotional, not being impulsive, but being thoughtful about what he's doing. When that's the situation, how do the cops beat him?
I think what the cops have to do is the cops have to go back and start back at the basics. All the stuff that I said before as well, you know, the speeding tickets and all that stuff, but the stuff they've been doing, the surveillance tapes, the eyewitness identification, interviewing witnesses. Maybe you're not always going to be successful, but you have to try to do that.
So you're not into shrinkage. You're not into looking at the note and saying, oh, this guy he's a narcissist, he's on an ego trip, this is vanity. That doesn't mean much to you.
It doesn't mean anything to an investigator. It doesn't mean, even if you don't know his motive, so what? There are ways to catch a person without knowing his motive. It's been done. It's done on many cases.
Well, what do you make of what appears to be a random pattern here? Anything?
I think it's just a way to terrorize the community and to feel powerful over that terrorizing the community. I think the offender feels powerful because of that. And that's probably maybe one of the reasons he went back to the scene of the original 5 or 6 shootings to show that, hey, I could do it anywhere.
John Beza, former New York City police detective. John, thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.